Are you ready to receive? Not what you want, not what is your vision board manifestation. Are you ready to receive what's for you? That's the question which this new moon in Taurus is asking. Are you ready? Hi, welcome back. I'm Yoshi. I'm a holistic astrologer, and this is your new moon video without the astrological jargon, just the essence.
New moon in Taurus, May 16th, and it sits almost at the very end of Taurus. That matters, because this is a different kind of the new moon that we used to talk about. It's not only about planting a seed in fresh soil. It's about taking what we already created, what we've already grown, and receiving it. The ruling planet, of course, is Venus, so yes, this is about love, relationships, pleasure, beauty, art, receiving. But there is so much more than that. And if you want to know what, stay with me. Let's begin.
There is so much talk about manifestation lately, everywhere. And honestly, I think we know that if we will sit at home, do nothing, but just imagine our villa and our fat account, it's very unlikely it will really happen. We know it. But the conversation about manifestation is a lot about know what you want, don't wait for it, but it's missing something. It's missing the piece which is really visible with this new moon. The missing part is that we are often not ready to receive things which are manifesting in our life. And I will give you a few examples. Sometimes a person is offering us, I can just give you a ride somewhere, it will be easier for you. And we are saying, no, it will be an issue for you. Or we are going for a coffee with a friend and the friend wants to pay. And we are like, no, just don't. We have so many, most of us, situations when we are pushing away small manifestations, those tiny important ones. And even more wild thing is that sometimes we are dreaming about something big and beautiful, and we are really hope that we will get this job or we will meet this person. And then when it's happening, we are so stressed, we feel unworthy, and we think like, no, I cannot do it. I'm not ready now. And this new moon is talking about readiness to be open to receive. And especially with Taurus, those things can be tiny, like out of nowhere, you have time in the afternoon and you could just rest. You could just rest and then enjoy this time. But no, you think you need to be productive. Okay, we spoke a little bit about the receiving. That's the one part. But I have another question. What's your relationship with pleasure? I'm not asking about this taboo, dark pleasures. I'm asking you about those small daily situations where you can just enjoy yourself. And we already had full moon in Scorpio. Taurus and Scorpio, two opposite zodiac signs. Scorpio is talking a lot about what's toxic, what can be too much, too dark, and Taurus just wants to have a simple beauty in life. What's your relationship with enjoying things you truly enjoy without feeling like it's not worth posting on Instagram? You know what I mean? The thing which happens with social media is that for people who enjoy reading books, if they want to make it TikTok, Instagram friendly, they need to create all scenario around it. And while it can be very enjoyable, the whole setup for doing your hobby, for doing something which gives you pleasures, sometimes it's taking away the pleasure because it's creating something productive again instead of something simple. Then do you feel feel guilty? Do you feel guilty with some things which are just giving you enjoyment? Because many of us, we grow up in the culture, because of many different reasons, which is giving us this shame for what we like, that is something wrong with it. And again, I'm not talking about dark stuff, I'm talking about very simple pleasures. It's one thing worth naming around this. It's the fact that Mars and Chiron are like that right now. They are creating conjunction. They are supporting each other in Aries. What that means for you? That means that we are healing wounds which were not created by us, which were created by people who were here before us. Society, culture, family, all those things about our identity. And when this new moon is our connection to what gives us joy. And I'm not going into cliche, just be who you are, enjoy being who you are. Just let yourself enjoy what is truly yours, even if that doesn't make sense to other people. Why it's supposed to? This is the time to heal the wound, that we have our own needs, and they are different than needs of people who are around us. And that's beauty. That's not a problem. Now, let's look at this situation like always from two angles. Receiving has a twin. And this twin is, yes, saying yes to things which we want in our life, which are aligned with our values. Because Taurus is also about values, about what we truly believe works for us, it's good for us, what we want to be connected to. We are saying yes, but also to say yes, we need to learn how to say no when something is not for us. Do you know what I mean? Every time when you are saying no, you are opening the gate, the door for something which is truly for you. And we are talking about Taurus sometimes like all this like luxury, sensual experience, body, everything. And not enough that Taurus is extremely egocentric in the most inspiring way. To have the healthy energy of Taurus in yourself, you know when to say no. You are not doing things just to please others. When they are offering you something, I'm even not asking you for a favor, but offering you something, and you know you don't want that. You will not please them just to please them and feel bad with yourself. Saying yes has a twin, and it's saying no. And here I will go into the story which I really love. I truly love mythology in any form, especially when I'm aware that sometimes mythology can be treated in a very superficial way. And I will be talking about Medusa. If you know, you know what Medusa is in culture. Let's stay a little bit more with healthy Taurus energy and the call which we have from this Taurus energy. The call is that you don't need to have space for every single call. Taurus is a wonderful zodiac sign to learn how to protect your energy, how to be in your body, how to be in space, saying that this is mine and this is not mine, and you need to take care of it. And I truly do not care. I don't know if you have any close friends with strong Taurus placements, but they are so sweet, they are so genuine, and they are so generous. But they are not bending themselves constantly to other people, because why are they supposed to? How that would work for anyone? And this is what we can learn from them, definitely. But let's talk a little bit about something which is very loud right now in astrology. YouTube, everywhere. And if you are here, that means probably it's not the first astrological video you are watching about this new moon.
Algol. Everyone is talking about this fixed star, which is sitting almost on this new moon. And it's a star with the old bad reputation. Demon star. Chopping head. And yes, that's Medusa head. Algol is a part of Medusa in the sky. Let's talk about it. What is the meaning about it? Because I have a bit different opinion than most astrologers.
In mythology, I will be not going through the whole myth, but it's twisted. Medusa was a priestess before she became a Medusa. She was a priestess. She was living in a temple, and she'd been assaulted against her will. And then, instead of being protected in this situation, she was turned into monster, into Medusa, woman with snake heads, the one who was threatening others by the way she looked, and if anyone looked at her, was turned into stone. And this story is not saying enough that she was saying, no, she was assaulted. She been a victim. She didn't want something, and then she been treated this way. And this, I don't see this new moon in any way about like losing head, losing our mind. No, I'm seeing it clearly about the fact that many of us, most of us, we experienced something when we said yes, even when we're thinking no, or we said yes, or we said no, and our no was not taken seriously. This is a part of the human experience. And with this new moon, we can learn how strong our no is supposed to be. Very often, if we experience something very difficult, we can learn how to say no as a full sentence without softening ourselves, without being apologetic, without over-explaining. And of course, if we are close with someone, if we are close with someone, and let's say this is a very new moon in Taurus, we want to have a quiet house because our nervous system, our body needs that. And we can tell to our loved one that we would love to have a bit of quiet time instead of music. We can be very soft with it. Many situations when we need our space to be taken care of, this is the Taurus energy speaking. But then we can use our discernment. When it's time to be soft and sweet because our request will be taken seriously, and when our no should be firm without a smile, because no is a full sentence. Of course, Venus is ruling this new moon. And yes, it's about love, about relationship, about luxury, about receiving, about all those things. But Mercury is beautifully involved. And what I just mentioned, how to express our needs, that's a part of it. Especially when it's related to our nervous system needs, body needs, that we need space, we need quiet, we need to be touched this way, but not that way. With this Mercury influence, it will be just easier to say things the way which reflect who we are and which are maybe beautiful, maybe soft, maybe strong. I don't know what you need right now, but if you will look into yourself and you will find some time to ground yourself, how to ground yourself, just feel what is around you. Just feel what is in your body. You don't need any complicated technique for it. Sit for a moment, if you can, in nature, without headphones, no listening to the podcasts. And just feel, just hear, smell, use all of your senses. Taurus is about senses. And then if because of that you want to communicate something to someone, you want to write down something, that might be something extremely meaningful. As a closing for this new moon, you are worthy of the best things in life. You can believe it or not, but you are. And if good things are coming to you and you have this thing of like, I don't know how to handle it, I want to say no, I will need to return the favor, all those things, you are worthy of just receiving and enjoying your life a little bit more. Thank you for being here, and if you would like to know more about how the full moon, new moon works for you, then you can sign up for the personalized reading Ask the Stars, where I will let you know how the next full moon in Sagittarius 31st of May will affect you. No predictions, but very deep story of your life, just for you. And if you like this video, remember to subscribe, leave me a comment. I read all of them, they make me really happy. See you next time. Bye!